Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Acadle LMS Show. A lot of you guys know me. I'm Bruce. And with me, to my left, is the founder of Acadle LMS, Nizam. Say hello, Nizam.
Hey, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hello, hello. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll talk about something interesting that not a lot of LMSs have, which is, agency dynamic structure. And we really haven't spoken about that before. And then we have a special guest for you guys today. So let's go ahead and do the intro. We'll be right back. There we go, guys. All right. Nizam, can you see me, hear me okay?
I'm just verifying because I think my audio seems to be muted.
Got it. So yeah, your audio's or your video's struggling a little bit, so I'll give it a chance to catch up. And in the meantime, guys, we do have a special guest for you today. I'll go ahead and bring him on screen, and he's also one that can help you guys out with specific use cases regarding some billing and subscriptions when it comes to you agency owners. Perfect. Nizam, you're good to go? All right, let me go ahead and bring today's guest on. Hey there, Emmy. Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Emmy is the founder of Plug and Paid Folks, so we'll go ahead and give him a warm welcome. Thank you for joining us today. And so both of you guys, this is it's been a while since we've done something together.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, Amy, for joining us.
No problem.
It's a
Thank you
pleasure
guys
to
for
have you
inviting me.
here on our webinar, and thank you so much for accepting our invite to join us.
It's my pleasure.
So let's get down to
Great.
business, guys. I know a lot of people have been asking about some specific use cases. They want to know more about the agency structure. How does Plug and Paid help manage their billing? Can they do it on multiple levels like the university? Can they do it on an individual class? Or could they offer subscription services like, say, on something more granular than a class? Let's say a specific assignment, so to speak. So let's talk about some of those use cases and some of those questions that agencies aren't familiar with as well. Nizam, I'll let you go ahead and take over.
Absolutely. So I should actually at the same time say that I'm so excited about the latest version launch from ME Plug and Paid. I think we have a lot to do. I think I'll have to go back and check the documentations and the APIs to see what else I can bring.
All right.
And dreaming about wallets, dreaming about giveaway, givebacks, and having subscription enabled with multiple pricing plans in an academy. So there are so many things which I'm waiting for your release, not Emmy. I think
Yeah.
I think we'll have another.
Yeah. Sorry, the release notes is gonna take a little bit more time because I need to add screenshots and explain everything how it works. So it's a draft for now.
And it's a big launch. I think you have added a hell lot of things. I think you'll definitely take time to write it down and make it live. Yeah, it's okay. We can understand that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And to answer what Bruce mentioned, the agency is one of our unique idea, not the idea as being an agency, but coming to the LMS part. And what we're trying to do is we are going to help you launch your own Acadle with the help of agency accounts. And fortunately and luckily, I also see ME has a super bots, a similar plan where you can have your own branded plug and paid applications. Similarly, I think it's very important when somebody has plug and pay to kind of connect with what we are trying to offer here. So here you will be able to have your own launch, a brand just like Acadle, with your logo, with your domain, with your own website. Everything is going to be yours. You can accept signups. You can start accepting payments. So there will be minimal billing. For example, if an academy is going to cost you $29, you will have a percentage that you can keep with you, like recurring. So we have published a detailed FAQ in our community as well, in our Acadle community as well. So we thought, okay, we will discuss more about the agency here on this call. So anybody who's having question on the agency, feel free to come and ask us, and I'll be happy to answer. And I mean, if you already know Plug and Paid, and if you already used their Super Bowl plan, it is exactly the same way how this is going to come. You can have your own clients, you can see your transactions and the payments that are coming, etc. And you can have your own plans, by the way. What is going to be unique also at the same time here is you cannot access your client academies, unlike the sub accounts you have. In sub accounts, you are also one of the team member, and you will have the complete access. But here in the agency, you will have no access to the data. You have no access to the user list, to the analytics, to the reports, to the any of the features that we are going to have. So that's a core plan. If you're an agency, what we're trying to do is we will handle technology for you, the product development, the marketing, the sales, the branding, and the ownership. Everything stays with you. The brand ownership stays with you. You really don't have to worry about testing, security, development, ideation, prototyping, all that problems which are really a software company's problem. That will be handled by us. And just like we are going to have a partnership, and we're going to work together, and you handle the sales and promotions. That's how the agency is going to come out.
Perfect.
Right. Sounds exciting. Exciting, nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
It
Amy,
sounds
I
dope.
think when I was talking to somebody who, oh, that's good. I was talking to somebody who has a Super Bowl plug and paid account. I think I answered a lot of questions which I knew about plug and paid, because he was like, he's gonna sell plug and paid and Acadle as a combo, because he has both the accounts, and he had a lot of interesting ideas coming to selling this as a combo to their customers.
Yeah.
So, and there is a lot that we're trying to explore.
Indeed, it's a nice combo, because in Acadle, people store lots of content and lots of value for other people. And it's normal that at some point you want to monetize this value. It's not just giving access to people, to your group, to have to be able to to read your content or go through it. So when you want to start monetizing that, that's when plug and paid can come into play. And so with plug and paid, you can very easily charge a subscription, for example, for access to gaining to reading one of your courses, right? Or you can set up an installment plan, or you can set up a digital delivery, or a lot of different things depending on your business model and how you want to charge your clients. So yeah, this is really exciting. And so a content generating SaaS plus a payment SaaS, get together, you can do a lot of things with it. So yeah,
Absolutely.
guys, both are white labels, so go nuts with it.
That's the idea.
Absolutely. That's the best part. Both are white label. We're not really going to. So when you're launching a brand, you're actually. So I mean, for me, I'm going to focus on Acadle as an LMS, and Emmy is going to focus on Plug and Paid as a payment management or subscription management portal. But you are going to have a brand which is having both LMS and the subscription thing, which is like you stand way better than Acadle and Plug and Paid separately, because you have a combo with you,
Yeah,
and that's going to be a lot of value addition.
it's kind of all these guys who just have some WordPress themes that they bought or something, and some add-ons, and
Yeah,
yeah, and they have an agency and they have lots of clients just for managing just simple websites. Imagine what you can do
absolutely,
with Acadle and Plug and Paid. This is like taking it to the next level.
absolutely, absolutely. And looking at your pipeline also, Emmy, it is going to be interesting. So I remember reading it on one of your previous webinars, right? So think about having, let's say, I have multiple pricing plans for my academy. So as a newbie offer, what I can do is I can give a 20% discount as a credit back to the wallet. And once that wallet, I can or it can even be like this. For example, if you finish reading the courses in next 5 days, you will get 10% back as a wallet. So when we have more interesting features like this, which is also going to motivate the readers to make it faster, or it can even be a referral, right? I mean, if you're able to refer this and get
Yep.
2 3 other people, then you will have some credits added back to the wallet, and that
Yep.
credit can be used for redeeming
That
or
would be
unlocking some other courses.
Yeah, that would be very simple to integrate, since in
Absolutely.
this latest release that just went live today, in Plug and Paid, you actually have a new type of discount, which is called um, store credits, I think, or something like that. So basically, when someone purchases from you, you can give them store credits for that account, and then when they come back and purchase again, I think it's a coupon. They just get the coupon,
Okay.
they put it in a checkout, and they have a discount for the next purchase. So you can also do this via API, right? From
Wow. Okay.
Acadle, you can add credits to your customer's account via API. So
And the customers can see that inside their. Is there a way that I can show that credits inside a Acadle itself? The credits that are available with that
sure, via
using the
API,
API.
right? Yeah, of course we can do
Oh,
that.
nice.
No
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That'll be
there you
interesting.
go.
And
Very
and the
simple. Put
checkout
it on the list.
and
I'll write it
the,
down. I'll write it down.
Yeah.
and at the checkout, I'll be able to even see that credits, right? That is available for me when I enter my email ID. So how will it automatically get? So when I enter my email ID, will it automatically track the credits that I own and show it, or how is it gonna come when I use APIs?
No, I think you have to enter a coupon. So you go to the
Oh,
checkout.
okay.
So when you get the credits, you get basically a coupon code for those credits, right? And you apply those in a checkout. And the good part is that if you haven't spent all your points, then the unspent amount stays there, so you can use it again for the next purchase and things like that.
Nice. So, is there a way to bypass it? For example, instead of me entering my basic details again, is there a way to bypass all those screens of copy pasting the coupon, entering my country, the name and the email address and all that, and directly go to the payment page, which is the
Yeah.
checkout page? Is there a way
Uh,
to bypass that using the APIs?
Not at this point, but with a bit of work, we can do this integration as well. It's just not as
Wonderful.
fast to do like the other approach. But yeah, anything is possible.
So what I'm trying to think is like if you're actually going to have, so my goal is to get a complete native integration with plug and paid. So people don't have to keep switching between plug and paid and to light all the time if they
Yeah.
want to enable plug and paid. Rather, they should be able to, maybe like a note, they should be able to do some authentications and get access to your academy to plug and paid or reverse or whatever, and rest can be automatically taken care. For example, the pop-up, it can come as a pop-up instead of taking them to a different page, different URL.
Yeah.
So just like it's going to be like as a same platform, it should look like a same platform for the users of both plug and paid and Acadle.
Yeah.
And they should not be like spending a lot of time configuring it, customizing it or getting it set up.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
right.
that's the whole agenda. Yeah.
That's the ideal approach, and that's how
Yeah.
we're positioning Superbots actually in the market going forward. Is any SaaS or any type of company that wants to integrate a layer of billing with everything included, like discounts and vouchers and all types of products that you can ever sell, and multiple payment gateways. So if you want to add this layer on top of your solution, then you can
Mhm.
use Superbolts, because we don't have billing plans for Superbolts, for example. We don't have a pricing. You have to talk to us. You have to tell us what you want to do. We build some special APIs just for you. We do an integration together. We wrap it up. We hold your hand while you implement it. And and then off you go. So it's a very customizable solution for all types of needs.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm getting two thoughts here. One, because I have multiple SaaS products, I have the enterprise product. Even there, I accept payments. I'm using Stripe directly integrated.
Yeah.
So I think the advantage of having Super Bowls is that I can use my one of my Super Bowl account for my Tulite, one for my Acadle. So and all this looks different, all the transaction does different. So one way of using the Super Bowl is if I have multiple brands, if I'm using multiple brands, then I should be able to do it. This is one way of doing it. The same thing goes to my agency account. Let's say if I'm having an Acadle agency account, and let's say if I have 10 academies, and the best part is I have 10 plug and paid Super Bowl accounts as well. So for individual agency academies, I can basically connect an individual Super Bowl account. So the best part is your client is going to have everything private to themselves. The transaction data is going to be private. The Acadle data is going to be private. So it's like your agency account of Acadle and your Super Bowl account of Plug and Paid going to match together as
Yeah.
your own brand, as your own independent brand. That's
Sounds
the
really
best
nice.
part I'm seeing here.
Agency to agency
Agency to
type
agency,
integration.
absolutely,
You just put
absolutely,
your API keys
absolutely.
in there and it's done. Yeah.
Huh.
Sounds
Or
awesome.
otherwise, we'll even plan things like, let's say when you create your agency academy, we'll also give you an option to maybe plug in what your Super Bowl API key is, your academy, so your plug and paid account key is.
Yeah.
And so we will
Exactly.
try to minimize that effort of integrating with plug and paid. This is going to be one of our focus for sure.
Nice. Nice. I'm looking forward to it.
So with
Just
this,
let me know what APIs you
absolutely,
need and get
absolutely.
it done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to disturb you a lot, Emmy. That's
Not a problem. Please do. I'm looking for more success stories.
absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to say, guys. How to academy, sorry, agency plans can really help you have your own brand building. So I mean, even if you're promoting, or if you're giving it to your clients your normal plug and pay or a Carol account, there is somewhere or the other way they're going to see a Carol. It's a free promotion for us. You're happy with it, but still, what is something that we're trying to do is that have your own brand. I mean, building a SaaS is not that easy. There is a lot of things that is coming behind it. The core. So, for example, it is just like your let's say your 7th floor building, 10th floor building. Your core floor has to be strong enough to add as many extra floors as you want going forward. If you want to add I have seen in my experience, I've seen that people breaking the entire database structure, entire backend structure because they have a new idea, because they cannot do it because their database is not scalable. So there are places like this. SaaS is not really that simple to bring, and we have done that. We built it. So and what we're telling you is like we will do that. We will continue to do that. We'll continue focusing on building the plug and paid as well as the Acadle. You are going to just use your brand. You're not going to help us building our brand. It's a sweet partnership. It's a sweet give and take that we are going to have between our partners and us. So I think when we have our launch, I think we'll have a different detailed session. But this is what we wanted to talk about our agency plan, and good that we have a different Super Bolt as a domain itself coming from plug and pay. So look
What
forward
time
to look
frame are
forward
you
to.
looking at?
I think I
Uh,
want to say also that it's organic. So that's number one. It just makes sense. And then number two is that the other thing that we need to keep in mind is that you can have your own branded affiliate solution. So let's say specifically universities, you're a professor or you just created like your own course. Well, you may need help selling your own courses, or you may need help selling your own schools. Well, with this kind of like this organic partnership or relationship between both the cattle and plug and paid, do allow the ability for university owners or course owners to go ahead and have some sort of affiliate network structure, so that way their friends and family and their buddies online can help them make some extra money, and they can make some extra money themselves, because there's also a branded affiliate solution on the back end that's helping to manage everything as well.
Yeah, about that. So what that seller can do or that content creator can do is either look for affiliate partners in their audience if they have any, or if not, then they can use the plug and pay global network of affiliate partners, and they can publish their affiliate program there into our public marketplace. We're going to have a public landing page for that as well, like a marketplace with all the programs that affiliates can come join different programs and get paid. So they can benefit from this, and this list of affiliate partners is shared between Super Bowl accounts. It's like an opt-in, right? But if you do opt in for this, you have more advantages than just this. But this alone is a very big advantage for your users and partners, because you don't get to start from scratch.
Can I ask you a question,
Yeah.
Amy?
Yeah.
This came to me while you were talking about affiliate. Is there a way that we can use plug and pay and build an affiliate system for academies? Let's say if I have an academy talking about, let's say, digital marketing or SaaS sales, and it's an academy that I'm selling it for $99. Um, can I use plug and pay affiliate system to basically generate a unique URL for my automatically it will create a unique URL for my students, and they can use that for publishing it on their social media or anywhere, and they'll basically start seeing affiliates. Is there a way to do that? Is it possible?
Definitely. Yes. You get
Wow. Is it
you also get a landing page for the affiliate program. So when you add it, you write a few details like what's it about and how to sell it and things like that. Upload some banners, add some products, and you save it, and then we generate a landing page, nice looking landing page, which you can share with everyone, and they can see the details about that program. They can click a button to join, and they create an account, and they have access to that program. The account is free. It's nothing, no strings attached. It's just the account is needed so that you can do payouts to them. So they will add their payment gateways. Like, I want to get paid in PayPal, and I put my PayPal, I attach my PayPal to the plug and pay affiliate account, and then the merchant can very easily do payouts with one click, just like in the checkout or in the smart invoices. They pay with their PayPal and goes to your PayPal directly, like that. And this works for all of our payment gateways, including Razorpay for India, for example.
I think I have to assign a dedicated developer for plug and play integration alone. I think this this is going beyond my expectations. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, good that you brought that affiliate thing now. So what
Yeah.
you're saying is, when I build my academy, I can have an option enabling my students to refer or send this unique URL, which is automatically generated, to my
Yep.
friends and to my network to automatically get some credits.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And,
Each
and, and
one of
second
you.
question, a follow-up question to that.
Yeah.
Can I define what kind of credits it can be? Can it be a credit as a monetary, a money value where you can get credited back to your account? Or can it be a credit which I can redeem back again if I want to upgrade my courses, if I want to unlock more courses? What can I define that as an admin, as an academy owner? Will I
Mm,
have the flexibility of doing that?
no, but you do have a manual workaround for that, which is you can say you pay them in cash, but you
Mhm.
don't. So you mark it as paid in plug and paid, when you do the payout, but instead you go to their account and you can add credits on
That's going to be
their.
a manual work, right?
Yeah, this will be a manual action.
Okay.
And they need to have a subscription with you, so you can no, sorry, for the credits.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
need
we
to
have
have a
to talk
subscription
a
with me.
bit about that with my team as well, because I'm not sure exactly if the credits are somehow linked to the affiliate portal or not.
I
But
remember seeing an affiliate program in within the plug and pay that you recently launched, getting a next percentage when you refer somebody, right? And I remember it's actually getting back to my account, and I can use that for my upcoming billings if I'm not wrong.
yes,
It is
yes.
the same model that I'm talking about. It is going to be the same model, so I can have my credits to my wallet, and I can use that for my upcoming purchases within the academy.
Yeah, you as a, let's say, as an agency owner, right?
Mhm.
You have multiple merchants under you, or
Absolutely.
content creators, or how you want to call them, right? And so um, that's one relationship where you can add discounts, for example, on their plans if you want. So if you want this type of wallet functionality between you as an agency and your clients, you have that because you can add discounts on their plans. So that's one. The discounts are the same as credits, right? You add a one-time discount, and the next charge it's going to deduct the discount. It's a subscription discount basically. But with the affiliates, there's no subscription. You know, they don't put their credit card and you remember it for future purchases, which is why this credit system is not possible yet. But I'm sure there should be some workaround. I mean,
Understood. I think that can be brought
your
easily.
your affiliate partner needs to get paid, right? If your affiliate partner is also a client, not just an affiliate partner, a client is consuming your courses, right? That's what you mean. So if your partner,
Okay, I'm thinking.
so you can give them access to a course, um, you know, as a credit. So that course is normally $99. You give it for free, or you give it discounted, depending on how much commission he earned, if you want to do that. So you can do many of things like this, because with plug and pay you can do anything around payment collection. So you can collect payments in a lot of ways, and you can make payments as well. So it's very flexible in that way. And we're trying to add more automations as we go. Yeah.
Understood. Understood. I think we'll get more ideas and we start integrating. We'll have more ideas.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I
definitely.
think the API documentation is also updated, right? I can ask my team to look at. Does it
Yeah.
have the affiliate and the model that we were talking about, native integrations?
Yeah. The API is documented, and we also have a Postman export that you can import into your Postman, and it has your token directly if you download it from your plug and play dashboard. So you just import it, and then you run the query, and it will run for your account with your token. Um, but the API is not complete yet. So there might be things that we're missing and you need, in which case you need to let us know, and we'll build them for you.
This webinar has started with something, a basic introduction, but this has gone in deep.
Well,
This literally changed to an Intel meeting, a detailed Intel meeting. But I hope that people are also hearing the possibilities. There are a good number of possibilities that both agencies can.
yeah, and this is just about agencies, right? I mean, we're
Yeah,
talking mainly about
absolutely.
agencies now. So yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. Because if you're talking about how are we going to add value to the agencies, those who trusted buying from us, the agency accounts, and how flexible the product is going to be if they have an agency account in both Plug and Pay and Academy, and what are the value additions and how they can monetize it, how they can automate it, how the integration is going to be, and both are really going to work together. This is our plan. This is our prioritized plan, and we hopefully have it live in another month or two. This the launch expected by the end of December, because that requires a lot of work to bring into that. Sarai, hey, good to see
slowly but
you.
surely we'll bring all these ideas to life. No worries.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great. I
Okay.
think I think Bruce, we started with just so what I thought of this is just to speak about what agency account is, but I think we discussed a lot, and good that Emmy is also with us. We discussed a lot about the possibilities of how Acadle and Plug and Pay can come together, because both are having a complete white labeled agency plan, and we are going to help you build your own brand which is going to have an LMS plus a payment gateway or a payment management system together. Acadle is going to be only LMS. Plug and Pay is going to be only payment subscription, but your brand is going to be combined product. It's going to be a unique product for you. So uh, yeah, let's see. Let's hopefully we'll keep adding more thoughts. We'll keep adding more ideas and features to it. And MA supporting us. I think I'm sure we'll rock it for sure.
Yeah,
Perfect.
all right. Sounds really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And let's do this
Same
again.
here. Same with me.
All right,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
thanks for joining us. We're going to let you go. We're going to go ahead and give a little bit more updates on agencies. What is it exactly to the existing Acadle customers?
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today.
Great.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, MA. Talk to you soon.
Bye, Nizam. Bye,
Bye.
Bruce.
Bye.
Okay, so let's get down to basics and also the nitty-gritty details. A lot of people who are going to be tuning in don't really understand what is an agency with an LMS. So with a learning management system, you have a lot of times mainly a one university or a one school platform. That's different when you're looking at an agency dynamic and an agency structure. They don't really know how that would apply. So let's talk about that a little bit too.
Absolutely. So the core difference between agency and a sub account is going to be that see if you already bought a Acadle Ltd and if you're using it, and if you bought more than 4 codes, you can see that you have access to creating multiple academies under the same account. If you go to your dashboard, have an academy for the next title and like another academy talking about a different title, different topic, and also different subdomains, different login pages, different users, etc., etc. And you also have the flexibility of allocating how many users Academy 1 can have, how many users Academy 2 can have, etc. And here the difference is that, let's say if you are an agency, if you are a marketing company, you might have 10 clients where you are managing your customers content and you're promoting your customers content. So there what you're doing is you're actually creating an academy where you can basically have your customers course managed by yourself, plus you have your customers also as a team member in that. So the sub account is that is going to be under your account where your total credits can be distributed among your sub accounts, and you will have the access to that sub account. You will be able to go and change content of that sub account. You will be able to invite users, delete users, export users. You have the complete access to that. Wherein the academy,
what you're saying is you'll be able to collaborate with your clients essentially.
absolutely. So this is very good if you are building multiple courses for yourself, or if you're building academies for your clients. So sub accounts are going to be very useful. But agency is going to be totally different. It is going to be completely different from this. You will have no access to the academies unless unless your customer is going to invite you as a team member. They will have the option to invite you as a team member, right? You will nowhere see a Acadle brand. You will nowhere get an email from Acadle to your agency academy saying that, hey, for example, if you're sending an invite now from your sub account, it goes from Acadle if you did not configure SMTP details. So under this agency is going to be like, I mean, for those who already bought 10 codes, this is automatically get activated for them when we have launch. So they'll be taken through multiple steps of onboarding where they can enter your domain, enter their SMTP, enter their brand name, logo, etc., etc. And the moment their setup is done, they will have their credits listed, and they can start creating academies from their dashboard, or they can share that URL with somebody where they can create their academy under your brand. So there, like I mentioned, the difference is that the credits are individual academies. You cannot distribute the credits within the academies because those are individual academies. Your clients will have the option to see the payment that they are currently making or the subscription that they're subscribing. Your clients will have the option to add their card and make payments. They can choose which plan they belong to. If they want to buy add-ons, they'll be able to do that, just like you're going to do in Acadle. Your clients are going to do within your brand. So it's going to be your brand, abc.com, and everything is going to be your brand. The logo is going to be your brand. The footer is going to be your brand. And it'll also be Academy built with will be your brand name. Let's say abc.com. So you will have the option to also decide for individuals. So we will have 3 pricing plans, right? We have marketing, we have training, we have onboarding, and marketing is currently sold for $29. But for Academy owners, that will be available for, let's say, $19. And you can decide how much you want to sell that for, whether it is for $29 or the way you want to sell it for $19 itself. So you will have a minimum sellable price and maximum sellable price. So it can even be $40. So your customers anyway is not going to see a car because you're not big yet. So you will have the flexibility of defining individual pricing plans. What is the price that you want to sell this for? And the money will come to us, and we will then pay out those amount to you at the end of the month, saying that, okay, you'll take the minimum, let's say $19 will be with us, and the rest of the amount will come to you through PayPal or any other payment modes. So that's something that we're planning right now. So the management is going to be our pain. The payments are going to be our pain. You don't have to have any payment gateways with you. The product development is going to be our pain. Testing is going to be our pain. Having more features coming up is going to be our pain. I mean, infrastructure management, security management, everything in terms of product is going to be our pain. But we're letting you to sell that to your clients and your brand. So your only pain is going to be sales and marketing. And if you already have customers, then you'll be able to sell without spending a lot of money on ads or anything like that. So the very high level thing is it's your brand. It's going to be your brand, and you will be able to have your own brand. So we have customers who bought more than 10 agency academies and all that. For example, people who stack 20 codes will get 20 agency academies when we launch it. People who stack 100 codes will get 100 agency academies when we launch. So it's, I mean, LTD, that's how we planned all our LTDs. And the good part is that, I mean, those who bought LTD agency account, they are by default having 10 academies. And the 10 academies, they can start selling it from $29 by default. And I'm not going to take, or Acadle is not going to take any percentage from that. So those are going to be, I think, if you paid, let's say, $690, and if you're going to sell individual academy for $20 in future as a recurring billing. So I think the first month itself is going to give you $200, and you will be able to get your ROI in like 3 months, 4 months. So that's the best part. And we're never going to get a commission or our price from those agency academies, because that's your academy. We sold it to you. So that's the core difference here, Bruce. So I hope it was kind of clear. So it's going to be your brand built by us, where you can white label completely and sell it like your own SaaS product.
No, and it totally makes sense, because a lot of times when you're a reseller or you're, let's say, like a sales engineer or a sales developer, a lot of times you need to be able to control the lead when you're going through the customer workflow experience. Now, I'll be specific on that. A lot of times people don't understand when they don't have a white label service, or when founders only have their own branded solution, not a custom branded solution. They don't really have a strong reseller platform, because what happens is, as a reseller or as a sales engineer, when you're working with a customer, once the brand is exposed, let's say the brand is exposed, and I highlighted the LMS and it's John LMS. Okay, great. They don't know any other LMS service. They don't know any other SaaS service that's involved. So I'm not introducing brand confusion. But the moment that I have a solution that introduces another brand, and my cost is more expensive, I could potentially lose that customer, because they say, you know what, I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to go with that other brand. Now, that is kind of a detriment to your resellers. And let me be specific. If your LMS is $20, $30 a month, but I'm charging $200, They'll just say, oh, you know what? I'm just going to go with the one that's $20 or $30 a month because the name of the brand is exposed. You've lost your reseller program. Why is that so important? Because your resellers have to be able to support. A lot of these agencies are already providing sales support, technical support that the SaaS typically doesn't have to. So keeping those things in mind, that's the strength of a reseller service when the reseller can hide the brand or use his own brand 100% of the time. He has the ability to charge rates. So my suggestion to you and other LMSs is when you're coming up with a billing service or billing solution, don't put a limit on the height of what it could be, because typical resellers or sales engineers like myself, we may charge something that's much higher than what you would typically expect for an LMS, because we are providing consultation, we are providing our time and expertise, because we are working on. And so it's like, imagine a website builder, but in this case it's like a SaaS or an LMS builder working in conjunction
That's
with the
interesting
client.
part. So let's say if you're already providing a service, right? If you're already providing a service for content writing, or if you're already providing a service for marketing, you can make it as a package. So we are going to give you a brand abc.com LMS, which has all the features. Plus, I'm going to give you consulting in terms of writing. I'm going to give you a payment gateway, which is plug and paid. I'm going to give you, marketing advice. I can also help you in advertisements and promoting it. The only thing you can do is you can pay me $100 or $200 and sit back at home and maybe relax, and we'll keep transferring money to you. So you can package it, right? You can actually package it and tell that, okay, I'm going to charge you $200, where you are going to get $2,000 every month, because I'm going to use your expertise in building a content, and I'm going to publish it as an LMS and giving it to you. I think it's going to be a wonderful idea, Bruce. Thanks for mentioning that. I think if you already a service provider where you can provide marketing and you can provide content and you can provide promotional support, I think it's an amazing thing to package it and sell it. You put your own price. I mean, like Bruce mentioned, I can have it for $29 in Acadle, but you can sell it. You have an option to make it $50 or $100, and you give us only our price, $90. Is going to be the Academy price. The rest is completely with you. So you have that option with you.
And the niche is called MSP. So it started off from the IT world, and I've seen it gradually move into marketing. So MSP stands for Managed Service Provider. So in a way, this could be like an all-in-one service that consultants provide to a specific client, and the client could be ABC brand, but ABC brand wants to be able to have some sort of knowledge-based university where they could educate others. Great. So someone like myself can work in conjunction with the ABC brand to have, again, their own ABC LMS, with Acadle, their own ABC sales and marketing service, which would work with, like we were talking about, with Plug and Paid. Now you can have like, a marriage between the two, and yes, it makes total sense. But it is a different dynamic to think about, because it's not just a reseller. I'm not just reselling a SaaS. I'm also reselling myself and my knowledge and my workflows. A lot of that came from, a lot of people familiar with like Process Street, Talify. You're going to see more of those come up little by little. Nizam, you've seen me provide you some, step-by-step workflows like that before. As I start to build up my library of workflows, guess what? Those will also be helpful to clients where I'm helping them create, in a collaborative effort, their own LMS. These are to create a successful LMS that has a lot of affiliates that are involved helping selling your universities. These are the 7, 8, 9, 10 steps that you need to do. Perfect. Now let's move on to another thing. This is how you set up properly your video-based LMSs, and you schedule them out with people. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, the managed service provider model that started in IT is coming over gradually to marketing and client collaboration. I do see it becoming more and more prevalent, but again, it is specifically that I'm providing a service as well as reselling, providing a reselling solution at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it is a best idea to actually get it packaged with your own services. And another question I got is like, what if I run out of the 10 academies that I got as part of the academy account, sorry, agency account? Um, sorry.
Sure thing. No problems. And guys, remember, there's two types of university models inside the agency. You have, let's say, your primary 7, right? And those are going to be pooled amongst the same university or individual universities, but then you also have sub-account universities. So guys, just keep that in mind. It's two different formats.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, so to answer the other question in terms of how do you get more agency academies, so we are going to have multiple slabs for our agency partners, and individual slabs. There are going to be 3 slabs. Like for example, slab 1, slab 2, and slab 3, and these are differentiated based on number of agency academies that you own currently. Like for example, yeah, I mean, she's gonna take control of my laptop if she is going to come to us, I think. Yeah. So if yeah, so for the slabs, like for example, if you have till 20 or 30 agency academies or 50 agency academies, you're in the tier 1, which is slab 1, where the commission is going to be let's say 25% or 30%. In slab 2, the commission is going to be 30%, 35%. So the commission varies. For example, the marketing plan agency will cost you, let's say, $20 for slab 1. It'll cost you $18 for slab 2. It'll cost you $15 for slab 3. I'm giving an example. This is not going to be the price.
You're just brainstorming, right? Yep.
Yeah, so you will have the option to buy more academies like this, and based on the number of academies that you have, your percentage also will vary. You will have more option to get more revenue, more money out of it. Number 1. Number 2 is going to be, in future, when we are done with all the LDDs, we are going to have a fixed amount to onboard as a agency partner, because there is an effort which is going to go in terms of training you, in terms of giving you promotional materials, in terms of giving you training, how to sell, how to build, etc. We're going to give you all that by hand. In terms of giving you some promotional deck where you can replace your logo, etc., etc. So there is an effort that is going to be there, where right people who are on an agency will get it for free, but the future is going to be chargeable. There is going to be one-time setup fee, and rest is that they can keep adding more agencies as and when it comes. For example, there is an academy that I'm selling, and if the customer is not paying, you can very much disable that or delete that so that you will not be charged, right? But as long as the payment to the academy stays, we will have to charge you. So we'll be like charging you. So it's going to be you and your customer there. So yeah, there are things which are coming like this, which I think will be explained. We tried explaining it in our FAQ as well. You can get that checked in our Acadle community. You can search for Acadle community and see our FAQ published in our community, and please join us there. So yeah, so for individual slabs will have individual benefits. You'll get more credits when you sell more, so you will get more money when you sell more academies, etc., etc. And for your customers also, there will be multiple pricing models like what we have on our website as well. Yeah, so yeah, this is all futuristic when you listen, but this is all already happening. We are building, it's already going on. So I think nothing is promotion, so nothing is like futuristic or just promises. It's actually going on. Developers are building it, so you'll be able to see that in a couple of weeks or months.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I also want to remind people that we're trying to do something a little bit different inside our communities too. So every Saturday is around 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. We're trying to do like little community-based parties where people can come in. It's something that's not live streamed, where they can ask questions And it's something where it's like, community gatherings, and we have anywhere from like 5 to 2 weeks ago, I had like 13 people who came on over the duration of an hour. The idea is to get your feedback. We want to hear from you, and then give us some questions that you may have. And that way you grow a little bit stronger love and affinity for NISM and for Acadle. So let us know what you think about that dynamic. We do that separately from our live streams that we have every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific.
And the private one, hey, Ren, I never met you, man. I think we had a lot of chat, but never got a chance to meet you here. Okay. Hey, Ryan, and please join us tomorrow. We have a party. Last week we had an amazing party. Sarah, we had Natalia. We have multiple guys joined us today. Last week, and we spoke about the certificate feature. I showed them what we're building in certificate. We may go live with the certificate tomorrow, by the way. I showed them how the gamification is shaping up. I showed them the screens, how this is coming. So this is going to be a closed event. The party is going to be a closed event. We're not going to publish the video anywhere like we've seen now. It is going to be, we're going to chit chat, speak about what we're expecting, what we're learning, and we're going to share the knowledge. So I'm learning a lot from this community. I'm actually going to learn a lot from you all because you guys are all the expert. Last week there was Ozioma, they have Murtaza, like Bruce. Yeah, there were like so many good people. So I think please join us tomorrow. And you can find the link in our Facebook group, by the way. It's a recurring event. I will be sharing the link once again in the group. And Sarai, I think we missed you last week. Please make sure to join us tomorrow. And Ryan, look forward to see you in the party tomorrow. Let's talk a bit more in the party. Yeah. Wonderful. So yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I know to the 10 of you, we have to cut it short. Look forward to seeing you in the party and in the webinars in the future. So yeah, any comments, please.
Wonderful.
Please leave them in the Facebook group that you can see down below. Look forward to interacting with you guys as well. On that note, everyone stay safe, wash your hands, keep social distancing in mind, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for Bruce for making it. Thank you so much, everyone who joined us, who shared your comments, and talk to you also. And see you tomorrow, Bruce, in the party. And see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.